Alright, welcome race fans. Tonight we're back here with IWCR at Pocono tonight for 80 laps. They're going to be turning here in the Gen 6 series. Welcome again, and appreciate y'all stopping by here, checking out the broadcast and seeing how they're doing. But they are about a little over 5 minutes left in practice here. Please hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up on the video. That would be much appreciated. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. We appreciate that. Actually, a pretty good sized field here tonight. I've seen over 26 cars, so it's going to be a pretty good sized field. I kind of expect maybe a few extra cautions, but not too awful many. The guys said that the field's going to get spread out pretty quick here, and I think we're going to see some good racing. So it's just going to be a matter of who can hang up there and who can stay, keep their car in one piece and finish this race. 80 laps. Hey, Slightly Better and Abbas. Feel free to chat away in there. Be nice, though. Be kind. We don't want any bad stuff going on in chat there. There is moderators keeping an eye on it. All right, we're about a minute away from, wow, there's a big pile up. About a minute away from the national anthem here, folks. So when we cut away to that, please don't leave. Just stay here. We'll be right back. And qualifying will be underway when we return. Oh, hey, Jesse. Aren't you racing tonight? I'm assuming you're racing, correct? I mean, obviously you've taken the top spot on the practice session. Oh, you can type and drive at the same time. Ooh, multitasking. All right. All right, folks, we're going to step away and play the national anthem. We'll be right back.
we take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, we're back, and qualifying is underway, waiting for the first times to come in, and Scott is here. Hey, Scott.
Hey, Rudy. How we doing tonight, buddy?
I'm doing all right.
Hang on, give me just 1 second here. I got an issue with my wheel. Hang on.
Good. Hey, Premier Sim Racing. How you doing? Hey, George.
All right, sorry about that. My wheel was coming off the thing that it's mounted on.
Well, whenever you get situated there, why don't you run down through the points for us?
And my buddy was over here earlier today, and he almost jerked the wheel off this thing.
Oh, man.
All right, give me just 1 second. All right, coming in tonight, Jesse Schwartz jumped up 12 spots after his second place finish last week. Takes over the points lead. He's got a 6-point lead over Chris Pence. Actually, Pence and Brandon are tied with 71 points, 6 points back. There's a tie for fourth. Zachary Miller and Bernard Person have 69 points. And then Thomas Keynes in sixth. Evan Schroeder in seventh. DeAndre Artist, eighth. And then there's a tie for ninth as well. Charles Grant Jr. up 15 spots. And Daniel Smallwood, they have 61 points, 16 points back of the leader after 2 races. So the top 10 is still pretty close.
Yeah, and with only a couple of races, yeah, it would be.
Yeah, still a lot of season left to go. So
well,
so
so
Jimmy
far,
Mullis came in here late. He was last week's winner. He just got here, no practice.
ooh, and he was in TeamSpeak earlier. I don't know why he didn't.
Yeah, he didn't do any practice. He just
Wow.
came in the room. Actually, he exited out and just came back in again there. So Michael Gonzalez is your current pole sitter as of right now. Still 6 minutes left in qualifying, 6.5 actually. Smallwood, when they let you know he's rocking that same paint scheme, he was disappointed he didn't put that thing up front. And looky there he is on the front row with his buddy Michael Gonzalez.
So far, yeah.
Just missed taking the pole.
The Schwartz boys ain't got out there yet.
Nope. But Michael and Daniel, the only two in the sevens.
That's a pretty respectable time.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Yeah.
4.
Nice.
Wow. Beat it by almost 2.5 tenths.
It's a lot.
Jason Martin now on the pole. Yeah, it is. That is a lot. There's another one, Justin Warner. He moves into second. So some quick times coming in there. That was a 5. 53, 5:16. To Gonzalez. Oh, there's Josh
Jarrett.
Schwartz. He poked into 4th there.
Or Josh, I'm sorry.
The rest of them guys running 7s. Oh, Jason sitting up there with a 468.
That's pretty impressive. Let's see if Jesse Schwartz can knock that off the pole. He's just rolling out right now. Just leaving pit road. Because you know Jesse's always fast.
Yeah, I'm sure he's going to take a run at it.
Jimmy Mullis on the track right now.
I was just looking at the schedule to see what 2 races I'm going to miss. I'm going to miss a couple good ones. At Phoenix next week and then Michigan the following week. I'll be back for Tejas on the 22nd.
That's a good track. I love Texas. Man.
They can scrap that scrap heap.
Oh, no. I love that track.
I don't like that track. That track's so boring. One groove track.
Way better than this track. Yeah.
No, hell no.
Oh, yeah.
No way. There's no even comparison. This place blows that thing off the map.
Yeah, you're right. There isn't any comparison.
This is a fast, awesome racetrack. Texas is so boring.
I read an article the other day that, yesterday I think it was, Darrell Waltrip said that he felt that the reason why NASCAR is losing so many fans is because people are tired of seeing 1.5-mile tracks or bigger. They want to see more short track racing.
That could be true.
Yeah, it was Darrell Waltrip's opinion, you know. There's Jimmy Mullis taking the top. Oh, Jesse not quite making to the top.
I know NASCAR's got to be pretty worried about Dale Earnhardt Jr. retiring, though, and what their stands are going to look like come next year.
Yeah, it'll be a ghost town.
There'll be a lot of folks that aren't going to be there. I can definitely tell you it's going to be a noticeable hit. Creeping up on that 2-minute warning or qualify. Mullis is your current pole sitter, ran a 53.371. Jesse Schwartz currently second with a 53.454. Jason Martin been bumped down to 3rd. Justin Warner 4th. And Michael Gonzalez now 5th place. Smallwood all the way down to 9th.
Yeah, that's, man. This guy's, and Brandner, 3-time champion here. Just needs to get his heart in here, and I know he can run well here. And I heard a little birdie say, and well, I don't know. Let me rephrase it. I heard him say that he wished he could learn how to save tires a little bit better. And you know, and I agree. Yeah, it's an art. That's all I can say. It's an art. If you can save tires,
throttle control.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. But we got more guys coming out yet. Chris Pence. I don't know if they're even going to make a lap yet.
They got 1 minute left. So.
Yeah, barely enough time to get around the track once. I think he's just going to go out and check for like styrofoam cups and roll cage, foam or anything like that.
Road craters.
Yeah, just taking a cruise around here to see what, if there's any major obstacles, seagulls or anything like that.
You ain't gonna find no seagulls.
Or rabbits. Rabbits running across the track or anything.
You're better off finding some rabbits. You'll be there a minute if you're looking for seagulls.
Yep. All right, looks like that's going to wrap up qualifying. He might make it around another time. Sometimes it just, nope, ain't going to happen. That's it. All right, let's get him on the grid here.
What a rush, Rudy. What a rush. Going racing at Pocono.
Jimmy Mullis grabbing the pole here with a 53.372. Wow, breaking into the threes. Look at that. Jesse Schwartz coming in second there with a 53.455. Congratulations to both of those guys for being on the front row. Jason Martin starting third. Justin Warner fourth. Michael Gonzalez fifth. Joshua Schwartz, starting in sixth place. Galen Gidman seventh. Jarrett Schwartz eighth. Daniel Smallwood ninth, and Thomas Brander rounds out the top 10. Scott?
Zach Miller starts 11th. Chris Fowler 12th. Nathan Sedlick starts 13th. Jeff Porter 14th. Steven Pearson 15th. J.R. Smith 16th. Evan Schroeder 17th. DeAndre Artis 18th. Bernard Person 19th. And Justin White rounds out the top 20.
Paul Crumrye 21st. James Coulibaly 22nd. James Lorello starts 23rd. Thomas Vanessa will start 24th. Randall Drake 25th. Alex French 26th. Brian Friend will start 27th. Matthew Cisna 28th. Colton Davis 29th. Chris Pence 30th. Ashley Princeton 31st. Brent Lay 32nd. All right, I think these guys are ready to go here. Sounds like I just heard him clutch it into gear. So 32 drivers. Nice size field.
Let's hope we don't have a bunch of cautions because, man, at this place with this many cars here, we could wind up having a bunch of cautions. We've seen that early on in the season here, both races, so let's hope it doesn't happen here tonight. Some big crashes early in these first two races of the season, taking a lot of guys out, so let's not get the old hat trick tonight. I'm wearing a hat. I don't want to have to throw it across the room.
Yeah, a lot of tempers flew over that one, so hopefully everybody keeps a cool head tonight. It is Pocono.
First couple, man. You remember them big crashes and all the fireworks at Daytona?
Mm-hmm. Tricky triangle tonight.
Lap 1, lap 2.
A
bunch of race cars at Daytona.
Yeah.
Last week wasn't much better on that front, so see how we go here tonight. 32 of them, a bunch of them out there on the Tricky Triangle. One of Rudy's favorite places.
Yeah. You had to fill in with water and make it a swimming pool.
Be a big ass pool.
Oh yeah. Yep. He could put beaches all the way around it. There was a lake when I was a kid that was probably about the size of Pocono here. And one of the deepest places in it was like maybe 5 foot deep. Unless you got into the channel. If you got into the channel, it was a lot deeper, But it was a dam, which they've tore out. Well, here we go. To the green flag.
I'd make a joke, but I won't.
Pace cars in and green. Wow, Jimmy Mullis. Wow, look at that start him and Jesse Schwartz got. Holy smokes. I do know that Jimmy Mullis is a pro driver. I think Jesse is I think he's on his way to become one, but I don't know that for a fact yet.
Whoa, Smallwood real loose coming out of the corner there. Whole back of the car come around on him. I don't know how he saved that.
Galen Gidman. He's had an up and down season already this season. More down than up, I think.
It's a matter of time before somebody gets run over here in just a minute. I've seen about 5 guys almost get killed from behind. I think it's coming somewhere.
Yep.
And we survive lap 1 here at Pocono. 79 more of them to go. Ooh, we got somebody coming to pit road back there.
Oh, man, what the heck?
Koulibaly. Not sure what's going on there, man. Boy, Dave off to a start already after 3 black flags last week. Already on pit road tonight.
Man.
What's going on there?
Yeah, I don't know. I talked to James about that, and he said he had his head somewhere else last week, and whenever it just seemed like, he just wasn't paying attention. He said it was all his fault, rightfully so. So, Ashley Princeton to the back of the field back here with Brian Friend. To having a race of their own back here in the back. All right, she got a good run there. One of the few females in iRacing. There's very few anymore. I don't know.
Ooh, we got one on the wall back there. He's all right though.
DeAndre Artis in 20th. Losing a couple of positions.
Now.
Yeah, they're starting to get there.
Smallwood's back here in a bit of a fire with this group that he's in back here.
Wow, Zachary Miller they're blinking really heavy.
That. Well, maybe they'll get it all sorted out tonight. We'll go green for the majority of this thing.
Yeah,
Seeing a lot of guys really loose right now, though.
Yeah. All right, J.R. Smith taking a look here. The inside of Thomas Brandner. Brandner's going to get the run out of turn 4, though. He'll hold on to that position.
Track is a little warm, 106 degrees.
Yeah, that's a little warm. And they are on the fixed setup, in case anybody was wondering. They used to run open setups, but they opted this season for the first time ever in IWCR to go with fixed setup. So this is a big milestone here for these guys.
Back here, big crash in the very first caution of the night. About 3 or 4 cars, heavy hard contact.
All right, let's see if we can.
33 was involved.
Matthew Cessna. We'll ride along here with him for a minute and see what happened. This is, not sure if that was him or up ahead of him. Let's see here.
Looks like the 33 might have had screen
problems. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Went to the right. 41's going to get out of it all right, it looks like. Whoa, but the 99 didn't, and neither did the 89.
Yep, lots of piled up cars there. And Justin White already took his car behind the wall, the number 33.
Yeah, he's the one that just went to the right. Yep. I think that he must have had a black screen or something, but man, that killed the 89 and the 99. They paid the price for that black screen. That's Brian Friend, and he's the 89, and the 99 is Matthew System.
Yep. Well, Chris Pence did a great job of messing all that, and Ashley Princeton. They did a darn good job of messing all that. Well, I'm sure they're probably thinking about coming to pit road here, even though they've only got,
they're coming.
Tires.
Give a chance to get an interview in.
Tires are premium. Well, let's see if they do pit.
Yeah, I think they're coming. You might get some guys that might take 2 tires. You might get strategy changes here. Yeah, Justin White fell through. That's what happened there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, fell through.
Oh, man.
Usually they disappear when they fall through, not go veering right into the wall.
Yeah.
That's odd.
It was
You
kind
got
of.
a couple guys thinking about staying out here. They're still thinking. They thought better of it. Maybe not. Nobody's staying out. Look at that. Well, you got a couple back there. You got one guy decided to stay out.
Stephen Pearson. That's his trademark, though. He
won't
likes
get
to do
the
that.
bonus point, though. He'll have to stay out another lap.
Right.
Or just stay out. Him and one other guy. Looks like the 41 was the other one. Is that the 41?
James Koulibaly, number 6.
Oh, it's James. It's James. Okay.
Well, let's
Hey, here
see.
comes Smallwood down off pit road. I think that was just a 2-tire stop.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, I thought we'd see some strategy change-ups there. Guys taking 2 tires. Smallwood said he wanted to get up front.
Well, let's maybe get a word in with him. Hey, we got plenty of time.
He wanted us to get a word in with him, so there you go, Daniel.
Daniel Smallwood, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, Rudy.
Well, loving the paint scheme there. First off, brother, tell us about the strategy of the 2-tire change.
Well, we came back here in NIS a couple weeks ago. We decided to take 2 tires a couple times. You know, it worked out, but it wasn't with the fixed setup. So I'm just trying to play some strategy, put this paint scheme up front where it deserves to be. You know, it deserves to be at the front always, and hopefully put victory lane tonight. But just want to get some leads, some laps with this paint scheme, for sure.
Well, we're loving it. Mom and Dad are in chat. And, I forgot to say hello to them, but hey, Mr. and Mrs. Smallwood, hopefully you're enjoying the show. Okay, other than the 2-tire change, is there anything else that you can maybe find some speed? Because that guy right behind you is extremely fast.
Find some driving skills, I guess. I don't know, man. I mean, it's just been, he's flying. I don't know what I got to do to get where he is.
Yeah, go to the Jimmy Mullis driving school, I guess. Well, you're going to be starting on the outside of the front row here, or inside. I'm not sure where Steven's going to start, but or if he even is going to stay out. I don't know. But all right, well, we'll let you go, and good luck out there, Daniel. Any you wanted to say something, or?
I just wanted to say that this is a great paint scheme, you know, and that I wanted to put in victory lane tonight if possible. I'll do anything to do it.
All right. Besides wrecking somebody?
I won't wreck nobody.
Okay.
Oh, man, that's at the top of the list. Who you kidding?
All right, good luck, buddy.
All right, thank you, guys.
Good luck, Danny.
Yep, thank you.
He ain't fooling nobody.
Anyway, he's got to do it. Well, we've had 2 retirees, Matthew Cisna and Justin White, no longer in the race, so we're down to 30 drivers. And Brian Friend's the only one that's 2 laps down. It looks like Pearson got his lap led. Let's see what he's going to do here once these guys they get up to speed, because I don't know how well he's going to be able to go into 1 and 2, and it probably is going to have adverse effects, I think. And he's probably going to, maybe when he comes out of turn 2, he might drop it down to the inside and let them guys go, because you know they're going to be way faster than him in the turns.
Most definitely.
Well, here we go. Get him going, Scott.
See how Smallwood holds up on them 2 tires.
Ready, green,
Pace car pulls off. Green flag comes out before the pace car even took that hard left. But here we go, racing again at Pocono.
Well, he had a good start. Looks like he's going to go to the outside there. He knows Mullis is way faster. Mullis is already to the inside. And he retakes the lead. Smallwood right there. Yep. He didn't get a chance to lead a lap, but
he's trying. Boy, he's in a hornet's nest right now.
Oh, yeah. Jesse Schwartz is kind of boxed in right now, and that's letting Jimmy Mullis get away.
Yeah, but he's not going anywhere. We're going to get another car at some point. So.
Oh, these guys are, man, they're too wide all the way back through here. Chris Fowler.
Survive it.
Chris Fowler in 12th. Ooh, boy, some loose cars coming out of 3.
Yeah, somebody else coming to pit road back there.
J.R. Smith up to
2
11th.
people.
James Coulibaly again. What? What, did he get another speeding penalty or something? What the heck gives? He's spending more time on pit road than he should be.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't know. That sounds kind of... I talked to him before the race, and he said he was ready to rock and roll here, but... Warner up to 9th.
Ooh, 3 wide through the
Oh, man.
They
You
won't
see
live
that?
Too many times doing that.
Pearson, boy, he's trying to get the heck out of everybody's way. He knows they're faster. Got a pretty good run that time, but
Big crash on the front
uh-oh, we got a
Big
caution.
crash on the front stretch.
Oh, Crumrye!
Oh man.
Oh. You got to be kidding. It happened right in front of him. It was actually Joshua Schwartz. I'm not sure what happened here. Let's check it out. Yeah, poor Paul, man. I'm telling you, he just cannot. It's like it's like he's got a magnet on that thing to accidents or.
Yeah, there was nowhere to go.
Right
Josh
there.
Just sit right in the middle of the track.
Man, yeah, it looked like he got tapped by the guy on the outside there. Kind of upset the car. That was the 46. Christopher Fowler. It looked like he got a little loose.
So much for the 7-Up car.
Oh man, what a bummer! Yeah,
Crumrye just up.
He just comes along here, and it's like I don't know if it whether he was. It was almost like he tried to miss, but it was like it was too late. He couldn't make the turn. Oh man, what a bummer! Poor Paul.
He has no luck in these
Nope.
Gen 6s, I'll tell you.
No, he does not. But he does love running them, though. I mean, you know, if you love running them, you're here every week and try to do your best, and it just never seems to pay off for him.
Well, typical Pocono, huh? A couple cautions right off the bat.
Well, let's you want to talk to Paul?
Yeah, bring him on up.
There you go.
Mr. Crumrye.
Hey, Scott.
What's going on, man? Sorry about your luck there, dude. I saw that you had nowhere to go, dude. It was just one of them deals where once you cleared it, it was just in the middle of the track.
Yeah, unfortunately, I missed the 46, but didn't see the second target behind it, and just snuck up on me and plowed into the 64. So it's kind of weird, 64, 46. Yeah, that's weird numbers I got in the wreck here. But I looked at the replay. It looks like there was a little bit of net code there, so it looks like 46 net coded into the 64 and kind of sent everybody tumbling there. But yeah, unfortunately, shoot, we got parked tonight. I towed it, but I'm pretty sure we're toast.
Yeah, you don't have much luck in these Gen 6 cars, man.
No, that's probably why I've been running open wheel with you for quite a while. That and the sprint cars, yeah. I come back tonight to run the Gen 6, and man, even with a new paint scheme, I just can't get away from this bad luck. I don't know what it is, but these Gen 6 cars just do not like me lately.
Need him to go out there and sprinkle some dirt on the track.
Look at this, yeah. Mullis come in, and Smallwood stayed out to lead a lap.
I saw that. He got his lap led there. Well, Paul, sorry about your luck tonight, man. That sucks. Lap 10 already out of the race. Long race to go. So you gonna be back next week?
Oh yeah, I'll be back next week. I was just kind of biding my time in the back there, waiting for a few wrecks to happen. You know, it's just I love this track. You know me, I love Pocono, and it's unfortunate we got Parker, but I appreciate you guys up in the booth. I'm looking forward to watching the rest of the broadcast tonight.
All right, buddy. Go eat a bowl of ice cream for me.
I will. I'll talk to you later.
All right, man. Deuces.
All right, later.
All right. Well, Smallwood led a lap. Jason Martin stayed out. Justin Warner stayed out, but everybody behind them pitted. Now, Smallwood might, I don't know, he might come in, but boy, I don't know if it was worth all that.
I don't think so.
You know, stay out to lead a lap and get a bonus point and then pit. and then you're going to be starting clear back and almost dead last in the field. Ugh.
Yeah, no, he's going to get chewed up anyway.
Yeah.
But might as well let it naturally happen.
Caution number 2. Now, Steven,
I'm not feeling so hot tonight.
aren't you?
No, it just seems like it's a nice going on here. I just seem to have less and less energy and just not feeling very well.
If you want to leave, buddy, you can. You know that.
No, I've noticed it's just gradually kind of gotten worse as the night's gone on. So I hope I'm not getting sick.
Well, you know, that hurricane probably blew a lot of stuff up into the air, and it's all come down on all of us here.
Oh, we've been getting hammered here too, man.
Yeah. Heck, there's another hurricane coming in behind that.
Nothing like that. Nothing, anything remotely close to that, but
T-Brand, let's see. Roger wants to see T-Brand's car. Let's get down here to it. There you go, Rog.
I am going to leave the interviews for you tonight, though. But I think I can make it to the end. As long as they don't have a million cautions like we had on Wednesday. How many did we wind up having Wednesday? Do you remember? I didn't get a chance to ask.
I don't know.
Too many.
12. 12.
Wasn't that many? Damn. It was a bunch. They added up at the end, too.
Somebody's re-entered. No, never mind. Justin White's still sitting on pit road. Josh Schwartz and Paul Crumry have taken their car behind the wall, so we're down to 28 drivers.
Well, we've only lost 4. That's better attrition than what we had the first 2 races.
Yes, sir.
We usually don't see these kind of races at IWCR. You usually run a lot of green flag laps, but so far here at season 12, it's been a lot of pacing. A lot of big crashes, too. Violent crashes.
Yeah. Well,
That one right there was pretty violent. Paul killed Josh. I mean, those cars aren't coming back.
I'm going to probably maybe stepping out of bounds a little bit by saying this, but I think a lot of that you could probably attribute to them switching over to the fixed setup from the open setups, because when we've seen great racing out there, the guys had a chance to work on their cars and dial them in, and even guys shared setups and things like that, and just having sometimes the smallest tweaks on the car can improve how the car handles out there on the track. And you know that. I mean, I don't need to tell you that, but it's I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, I don't know.
That could be, and also the fields are a lot bigger this season as well.
Yeah.
So it was a full field last week, wasn't it? And almost a full field the week before. So
yeah, and then we had over 30 here tonight, 32 drivers tonight. But and then you got the mix of, and I'm not pointing the finger at new people, because that's not what I'm saying. But you got the combination of, you got veterans and you got new people, and they've got to learn to race around each other. I would say probably by halfway through the season, they're going to both learn a lot about each other, and I think we'll probably see some better racing.
Yep.
You know how that goes when you throw somebody new in there. You throw somebody new in there, and it's bad for both. It's bad for the veterans and the new people, because they've got to learn how to drive around each other.
It always seems like the roughest parts of the season are always the beginning.
Yes, sir.
A combination of all the things you just listed off there.
Yes, sir. All right, well, here we go. Back to green. Going to be restarting on lap 15. Laps are winding down here, folks. This is the caution number 2. Field's not even tightening up. Wow, they're really laying back. Pace cars on, and they're under green. Boy, a lot of them guys really laid back. You see that?
Got a copy.
Yeah.
There we go.
Your button failed again. Oh,
Felt
man.
Caution somewhere.
We
Caution.
got a wreck.
Uh-oh.
Felt like it was stuck. No,
Oh,
we got
Jeffrey.
a big crash. There's your big
Brander in that.
of them out, Rick.
Oh,
Wow.
my. Right into turn 1. Let's go see
That's
it.
huge.
Yeah, let's go see what happened here. Yeah, it was huge.
Oh, that's going to take out a lot of guys there.
Oh,
Looks
it started
like
right. Looks like right ahead there of Brander.
7. Looked like Porter got
Yeah,
loose. Or
Jeffrey Porter.
might have got turned.
It looks like he may have got. Yeah, he did. He got hit by the 74 right in the tail. Oh, that was a heck of a hit too. And of course, Brander was right there, nowhere to go. He tried to dodge it, but you know, with Porter coming up the hill, it just wasn't going to work.
Yeah, they're probably a good 8
man.
to 10, 12 cars that were caught up in that.
Yep.
Drake was in it. 46 was in it.
Alex French, yeah, man.
Bunch of people.
Well, the field is thinning down.
Oh, yeah, big time. 90's all blowing up. Pearson's blowing up. Fowler disconnected.
Yep, he's out.
Behind the wall.
Yeah, there was a lot of them caught up into that. Evan Schroeder, J.R. Smith, Thomas Brander, Brent Lay, Alex French, Thomas Vanessa, and Jeffrey Porter. All them guys sitting on pit road. Well, Smallwood's still out front. I don't know how he's hanging on to that, but let's get Jimmy Mullis up here. Jimmy, you got a copy?
What's up?
Jimmy, how's it going out there, man? Looks like you got a rocket under you.
Oh yeah, it's been fun so far. I actually really like this setup. It's a little tight, but I actually like tight setups. So if we can go green, this should be pretty fun.
Oh yeah. Well, I know you know the guys are going to be chasing you. We all know that. You know, you're probably one of the best out there, and these guys know it. But strategy. Now, let's talk a little bit about strategy. Is there any two-tire pit changes in your future here, or is that something you don't want to share?
If I'm going to take 2, it would have to be somewhere within like 20 to go when we're having a bunch of yellows or something like that. Because 4 tires is just so needed here. Like 2 just doesn't work for more than maybe a lap and a half, and then you're losing everything you gained from taking 2, and plus some more probably. So, like I said, if the only way I'd even consider 2 tires if it's like a late race situation and I'm somehow in a hole or something. But other than that, most likely I'll just stay with 4 every stop.
Well, very good. Well, hopefully we get worked through all these cautions here and we get some green flag runs in. I know you really haven't had a chance to experience what it felt like on a long run because you really haven't had one yet. But do you think the car will start to maybe free up a little bit on you on the long run?
It feels like it will. I know those first few laps were kind of like my first, laps where I ran multiple laps together and kind of just filling it out. And I was shifting because that's what I normally do here. But I noticed that it had the feeling of on the long run it was going to start to get loose and have the rear end kick out. So I've stopped shifting for now, hoping we get a long run. But yeah, I definitely think if it does go green, it'll get a little slick out here.
Well, is the car better out in front in clean air, or doesn't it? Is it not mattering at all here tonight?
I don't know. I haven't really experienced being behind somebody long enough to really have an answer to that. So
okay,
I don't really know.
That makes sense. That's fair. All right, Jimmy. Well, good luck out there tonight, brother, and let's see if we can get her into victory lane.
Thank you, buddy.
Yes, sir. All right, well, Smallwood and company's staying out. So, boy, I'll tell you what, pit road looks like a junkyard, Scott.
Yeah.
They can't really
Pretty
get
bad.
a good
Third week in a row.
Man, I'm telling you, that's just terrible.
Oh, every league goes through it. Eventually, they'll get past it.
Yeah, Justin White said that his screen did go black. Oh, Justin. Doggone it. Well, believe me, that's happened to quite a few drivers. I mean, you know, you're not alone in that. I know you feel bad about it, but it happens. It happens to the best of them. I've seen some of the best out here that happened to. One of the guys, what the heck was his name? Joe, Front Row Joe. Remember him? Remember him, Scott? Joe? Joe.
Fireball Joe Roberts.
Yeah, Joe Roberts. Remember he was having graphic card problems and all kinds of
we
things.
haven't seen him in forever. He just kind of vanished.
Yeah.
The graphics card must have finally died.
Something.
He refused to buy a new one.
Well, he had a 980, and 980 there was some glitch with it with iRacing, man. It just everybody I knew, Roger had one, Ed had one, a lot of people had them, and they struggled with them things with iRacing, you know. And what he wound up doing was he had an old 750 Ti that he would throw in just before the race and run with that, and then after the race was over, put the 980 back in. Remember that? That was crazy.
Whatever worked.
Yeah. You thought, you know, we would have thought that the 980 would have been a way better card than that 750 Ti, but it just would crash every time. Well, the good news is we've got quite a few guys. Let's see. I was looking to see where old what happened to Koulibaly. There he is. He's back on the lead lap now, running in 14th.
Let's just say check pit road. Might find it.
Well, you never know. Yeah, speeding up pit road or something.
It's the first place I'd look for him.
Well, lights are out. We're going back green, and it looks like we've got 18 cars on the lead lap. A lot of them on pit road, and one car a lap down. Brian Friend, 2 laps down. Excuse me.
How many laps has Smallwood led now? He's led a bunch now.
8. Yeah, he's tied Jimmy Mullis for the most laps led. So he'll.
The thing about the laps is he gave you a real good look at the car. They're going nice and slow, so you can get a good look at it.
Yes, sir. Sweet looking ride.
I want to see some fast ones now.
Yep, old Dale Earnhardt Jr. paint scheme. That was. I think that was what he ran when he first started in the NASCAR, wasn't it? Yeah.
That's the paint scheme he won the first race after Senior got killed.
That's right.
Summer race.
Yep.
And I got good and drunk at that race and made it all the way back home before that beer took over. Thankfully, I got out of the car.
All right, here we go. Pace car's in and green is out. Even though Smallwood's going to beat Mullis to the line, I guess he did, so he'll lead another lap. Now going into turn 1 here. Now Mullis has got them fresher tires. A little bit fresher. Yeah, he's gonna power around the outside of Daniel. Daniel's not gonna fight him. Justin Warner in 3rd now.
I think we'll definitely have a lot less cautions now with so fewer cars out there.
Yep. Galen Gidman up to 6th.
How many did you say we got on the track?
18 on the lead lap, but there's 2 of them that are 2 laps down. Brian Friend and Stephen Pearson.
So we got 20 and 32 left.
Ooh, Brander's back out. He's coming back out. Whoa! Oh man, he's gonna be driving a modified. And here comes Mullis with a huge lead, already over a half a second from Justin Warner. And on the inside, Jarrett Schwartz trying to make a pass on Daniel Smallwood.
Things have calmed down quite a bit with a lot less traffic out there. And with the big crash, I think people kind of got a little freaked out there. Things have calmed down quite a bit.
Yep. Colton Davis now to the inside of Smallwood. Smallwood, he's falling back pretty quick here. Jesse Schwartz gets by. Jason Martin gets by. Michael Gonzalez coming up on Daniel now. This is some pretty good racing going on back here. Galen Gidman in 9th. He's just trying to survive right now because, boy, Galen he's had some terrible luck so far in this season. Man, terrible luck. Completely annihilated it at, I think last week, wasn't it? Last week?
Both the races.
Yeah, both of them.
Got tore up pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Well, let's see if he can keep this thing under wraps this time and maybe pull out a decent finish tonight. James Lorello, 10th place. We're starting to see some of the guys from the back work their way to the front now. He started 23rd, up to 10th. Nathan Sedlick in 11th. Chris Pence coming from 30th to 12th. Good run for him. Mullis pulling away now, 1.3 seconds ahead of Justin Warner. He is checked out.
So I'm thinking if this race stays green the rest of the way, which is not
it's not going to. Sedlick. Oh man, looked like he got loose coming out of turn 2 and tried to save it.
I was just going to say it's going to be a one-stop race if it stayed green, but we didn't stay green. More cars going to be tore up.
Yep, poor Sedlick, man, I'll tell you, there's another one that can't get a break, and I love that car. Levi Garrett. Yeah, here's where he got really loose. Just, I don't know if the 42 took air off of him or what, but boy, I'll tell you, he was really loose.
Yeah, he collected the 42.
Yep.
He was the only one that was involved in it with him, but yeah, those two definitely going to have some heavy damage.
Yep, James Lorello. Lorello went on, but he's got some serious damage on his car. Oh, man, yeah, that thing is beat up. Well, back up here. This is...
Remember earlier when you were talking about, you were wondering if Smallwood was going to come to pit road, and you said it really wouldn't have been worth it for him to go to the back? Boy, is that hindsight.
yeah.
Luckily, you call it foresight because he didn't go back there. He knew that bad idea, and he's still in the race.
Yeah, but now he is about mid-pack. He's back in 9th.
Yeah, I was going to say, what's that, like 9th, 10th?
Yeah, 9th place. Oh, we got quite a few guys back out on the track. Alex French, Tom Vanessa, he back out there on the track.
Porter just took it behind the wall. We'll see him. Well, you'll see him in Phoenix.
Jarrett Schwartz up to 3rd. Jesse's in 4th. And Colton Davis coming from 29th to 5th. They're coming to pit road. And Chris Pence stayed out to lead a lap. There you go. That's what's got him up there in the points. What would you say he was? 3rd in points or something? 2nd or 3rd in points? Chris Pence?
Tied for second.
Yeah, there you go. Well, he just got a bonus point.
Yeah, and he's survived this so far.
I know it. Well, that's a added plus. He'll probably come to pit road, but...
If you remember, he was involved in that first caution, and he was the one that caught a big break by pretty much just spinning around.
If I can find him.
Been lucky so far.
can find him. Yeah, there he is. Well, he's clear at the bottom of TeamSpeak. Chris Pence, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, Chris, tell us the strategy about staying out there other than just getting a bonus point.
Well, that's basically it.
That was it? Okay.
Try to get it early and get it out of the way.
Well, that's what's kept you up there in the points, man. You're having a good season so far this year.
Yeah, so far, and dodged 3 wrecks today, so we're hopefully we'll keep it going.
Yeah, it's been a pretty caution-filled here early on, but it's a long race, a lot of laps to go yet. So what's the plan?
I just been every race I've started in the back and just kind of try to take it easy and like avoid the wrecks and then try to race there at the very end.
Are you
going to try the same thing tonight?
Yeah, you're going to come in. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to let you go. I don't really want to bother you while you're pitting. So good luck tonight, and keep up the good work moving forward into points.
Thank you, sir.
Where the heck was he? There he was. Okay. All right. Mullison Company is going to stay out. So, and like I said, we have gained a lot more guys out there on the track now. A lot of guys have come back off of pit road, just trying to pick up positions. You know, every point's going to count. Scott?
I'm here.
Oh, okay. I thought you were having wheel problems again. Sorry.
No, I stepped away for a second while you were doing the interview.
Okay.
Went to get some pretzels and a water.
Ah. Well, I see, who is that just up ahead there? The 65, Alex French. Yeah, he's got quite a bit of damage on his car. Thomas Vanessa. Stephen Pearson, back in 20th, couple laps down. Got, quite a bit of rear damage on the back of that car, but, wow, man, a lot of tore up cars out here tonight, Scott. Wow.
There's hardly anybody left. We're not even,
halfway
into this race.
Yeah.
Barely past the quarter flag. One of them kind of nights. I have like no energy. Long night of pacing. What was that, caution number 4?
Yeah, caution number 4. Hey, boss man, sim racer Green Hornet. What's going on? Happy camper. Tim. Well, thank you there, Green Hornet. All right, going to be taking the green on lap 28, so golly, man. Still got an awful lot of laps to go here, Scott.
Yeah, let's hope we can knock out some green flag ones.
Is that 40, 42?
What, laps to go?
Yeah.
53.
Or
I'll make it to the
52.
flag.
Yeah, okay. I was trying to... Boy, my math has been suffering lately. I don't know why. I guess old age. I used to be excellent at math. That was my favorite subject in school. I loved bookkeeping and business math, and oh man, I was into that stuff heavy.
Yeah, I've always been pretty good at math myself, from statistics, sports.
Well, get them going, Scott.
Here we go. Wait for that pace car to get off the track, but as we see again, the green flag comes out before the pace car ever moves. So here we go. Mullis gets us going again. That outside lane just did not get going. Jesse just feels like he's getting sandbagged there on the outside.
Well, look at this move by Michael Gonzalez, taking it clear to the bottom.
Yes, sir.
Wow, he got a heck of a shotgun start right there. Colton Davis goes into third. Man.
That outside line will get the big run there coming off the corner there.
Yep. Galen Gidman on the outside of Gonzalez now.
And Colton Davis started back there in 29th. Now he's worked his way up to 4th place. He's been one of the survivors. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the last time they came by here on the iRacing page.
Yep, he just went into second.
Man, he's been one of the survivors of surviving all this carnage driving up through the field.
Yeah, I don't know how he's done it. It's pretty impressive.
Randall Drake's been another one. He was involved in one of those cautions, so
yeah,
Drake was.
Yeah,
he's 10th.
But he didn't get a whole lot of damage out of that. Just a little fender bender is about all he got out of that. I think it was right front.
Pence started 30th. He's in 15th. You got Princeton started 31st and 16th. So got some survivors out there.
Yep. It looks like Ashley's car's pretty clean, so might be all right. Just staying. I don't blame her. I'd stay the heck back too, man. The way them guys have been wrecking every couple of laps. I'd be doing the same thing she's doing right now.
We're probably going to get another one. I've seen at least 3 or 4 guys almost wreck and lose. There's another one on the front stretch there.
Jesse Schwartz up beside his brother Jarrett. Going into turn 1. And boy, Jarrett, he's downshifting. It's a pretty good run here, though. He's not able to... Actually, still side by side with his brother. I'm sorry, they're not brothers. What am I thinking? It's not Jared and Jesse, it's Josh and Jesse are brothers. But they are on the same team. Jared is no relation to Josh and Jesse. And here comes Warner now to the inside of Jarrett Schwartz. Oh, Justin got a really good run there off of 3. And better than I thought he would have down on the low side. But in defense of that, Jarrett went way up the high side there coming out of 3. That cost him. Gonzalez back to 6th. He made that huge run at the beginning with them new tires. You know how it is when you got new tires on there, Scott. You feel like Superman for a little while, you know?
So they're not new anymore. Then it starts to look like it has been for the last couple laps.
Yep.
A lot of guys that are extremely loose. Just waiting for one of them to bring it around. There's Smallwood. He almost lost it there.
Yeah, he did. I caught that. He's pushing it pretty hard right now.
A lot of guys are.
Yep. Galen Gidman, 9th place. Wow, blinking pretty bad. Oh, wow, is he loose? DeAndre Artis in 10th.
Sedlick's coming to pit road.
And DeAndre's one of the few cars out there that does not have any damage on it. And I got to give him props for that. You know, DeAndre's such a clean racer. You hardly ever see him with a whole bunch of damage on his car.
Colton Davis making a move for the lead, Rudy.
Boy, here we go.
And they're coming up on traffic.
Yep, and he's going to clear Jimmy Mollis. Colton is part of that team. Oh, a little bump in the rear from Jimmy Mollis. Oh, I don't think that was intentional, but might have had a little bit different braking points there coming into turn 3 or let off the gas quicker. But Colton Davis leads his first lap of the race. And he goes...
It was almost the last lap of the race.
Oh, almost, man. It was a little bit harder hit than what you think it was, you know. Wasn't enough to do any damage, but it was enough to kind of make that car probably really close to breaking loose.
or they live to tell the tale.
Yes, sir. You'll live to tell it another day. Just Jason Martin.
Davis starting to put a little distance on Mullis now. That's a strong performance to start back there in 29th position and now be in first place. And he's starting to pull away from a pro driver.
Yep.
Although Mullis is starting to close back in here. And you got Jesse. He's trying to close in on these guys. Don't want them to get too far away just in case we do stay green. And it would be a one-stop race from here to the end if we did stay green. But that we're going to stay green the whole way.
Yeah, it's apt to because, you know, we've got way fewer drivers out there on the track.
Still a lot of them loose, though.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh, there's one right there. Whew, that was Jared Schwartz. It was almost his turn to go around. Once the tires start to fall off, I think that's probably when we'll probably see somebody go around. Ooh, Jared was getting run over back there. I think he's might have scorched up the tires a little early.
Yeah, I don't really see it. They're getting spread out pretty good. Randall Drake and Zachary Miller, they're getting close to a battle here. Zachary's come from, where did he come from? Okay, he started 11th, but Randall Drake, look at this move from 25th to 11th. That's pretty good driving.
He was running 10th, so he's lost his spot.
Bernard Person in 13th. Oh, he's picked up 6 spots since the beginning of the race, and he's up there in points. Koulibaly, which has been on pit road a bunch of times that we weren't sure why he was on pit road, but either speeding or black flagged or something. I don't know.
I didn't see any black flags this week.
Maybe he just got like used to it. He was like getting into the habit of pulling in pit road, serving black flags. I'm kidding.
Jared Schwartz extremely loose.
Yeah, Colton's still holding off Jimmy Mullis. This is about the longest green flag run we've had so far in the race.
Yeah, I think it has been. About 9 laps when they complete this. About 9 laps since they went back green flag racing. So about a third of the way from green flag pit stops. Or a third into, I should say.
Right, 36 in the books. 44 to go. Jason Martin, 7th place. Yep. And it's quite a ways back to Daniel Smallwood. He's about a second, almost a second and a half behind Jason Martin right now. But I think he's just kind of content right now for riding, and I think that's a good thing right now. These guys just need to kind of ride it out a little bit here and get some laps wound down. Then they can maybe the last green flag run or green flag pit stops or something, because they are going to have to stop another time. Gidman?
They'll probably cut the remaining laps in half and probably pit right around then. About 20 to go or so.
Well, what do you think about a little crank it up, Scott?
Let's do it, buddy.
Do it, huh?
Oh, we got one record. Jared Schwartz finally lost it, Rudy. Went downfield the inside wall. Lost it to third.
And no caution.
No caution. Last season's champion out of the race.
Oh my word. Well, you know, things like that happen. We see it every now and then, and that's a total shame right there. But you've seen it.
Battling that
Yeah.
car for laps, man. Laps.
Yep. Oh, that's a bummer.
Thinking it might be something wrong with the wheel. Just from the comments here in the comment box here.
Yeah. All right. The ice cream bar is open. Happy campers saying the ice cream bar is open, fully stocked. Anybody that wants an ice cream bar. Force feedback went out, he says. He just poked me. Jarrett did.
Wow.
Maybe you can get him
That's
up here
the
and talk
second
to him.
driver that's happened. I heard somebody else complaining about that earlier. Somebody else reported that.
Jarrett, what happened out there, brother? Force feedback failed on you, huh?
Yeah, big time fail. I've been
Oh.
having problems with it the past couple of days, and now I just seem to want to go out, so I'm out of it. Knows when I'll be back in.
Oh man. Well, is it something like in the driver setup or something, or you know, is there something in you think the driver may have failed on it, or?
I don't know. I mean, I've only had this wheel for a year, and I've already sent it in once. I'm not really too enthused about it.
Is this something maybe you can restart your computer and it may fix it? You know.
I've done that multiple. I have to send in or place.
Oh man. All right. Well, sorry about your luck tonight, Jarrett. You know, because I know you were running up there, but it looked like we could tell. It looked like you were having some problems.
I was the entire race.
Oh man. It just seemed like the car just kept like, you know, kicking and wanting to kick out on you.
Yeah, it's because the force feedback would glitch out, and then I'd lose it all. So you'd turn too much, put too much input to it real quick, and then you're trying to counter steer the whole way out. So.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why I was struggling. So.
Oh man. Well, hopefully you get it straightened out and be back next week, brother.
All right. Thanks, guys.
All right. Thank you, sir. Dang. Oh, you called it, Scott. It's equipment failure. I've been seeing that an awful lot lately. I don't know if there's something up with software updates or what's going on, but all right, Galen Gidman got around Daniel Smallwood and now and goes into 7th. And Smallwood better look out because DeAndre Artis is closing up on his tail. Boy, Smallwood's really loose too. Just seen that back of that car just wanting to kick out right there.
Got copy.
Yeah.
There we go. Wow, that was weird.
Yep, here goes DeAndre Artis on the inside of Daniel Smallwood now. Boy, Smallwood's really loose coming off the corners. Man,
There's
he's
still a few of them out there like that.
Be just a product of the track, the heat on the track, the setup. We're a little past halfway. Probably, I'm going to guess and say about maybe 10 to 15 laps away from pit stop here to finish this up. Colton Davis.
Go till there's 20 left, and then I think you'll see them on pit road.
Yeah, Colton Davis is pulling away just a little bit from Jimmy Mullis now.
They were side by side just a couple corners ago.
I know a lot of guys really love this track and they run well here. It's probably two guys right there that love it the best. I mean, you know, you got to think about this guy. They've pulled that far away from Jesse Schwartz, 2.4 seconds ahead of him. And we all know Jesse's good.
Yes, sir. And they continue to pull away from Jesse. They're
So-
coming up on slower traffic. Let's hope that doesn't play a role. You know how we've seen that play a role in the
Oh, yeah.
past.
Yeah, hopefully they give them plenty of room. That's the number 42 there of James Lorello. And his car doesn't look to be that bad. He's just got a little damage on that left front corner. Oh, man, that was really close. Colton took a heck of a chance getting down low like that.
Loose coming out of that tunnel turn, too.
Yeah.
That's what got Jarrett.
Yeah, you don't want to do that too awful much,
That
you know.
loss of force feedback.
Yeah.
He was battling that car either way. Whoa. It was Jimmy Mullis' turn that time to be loose coming off the corner. Lost a lot of ground.
Hey, these guys would love to have 4 fresh feel goods on that right now.
Yeah, they got a ways to go before they're going to get 4 Mr. Feelgoods. Of course, you may see them short pit it. They may come in around the 50 lap mark.
But track's darkening up pretty good there. That's why I'm kind of surprised maybe that the lane maybe hasn't moved up just a little bit in the corners. Now 3 is I've seen some guys try a little bit on the high side, but it hasn't been too productive. It seems like Mullis into the wall.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there.
Almost like he didn't turn. Yeah.
Yeah. We got somebody coming to. Oh no, never mind. It's that slower car. It looked like he was coming to pit road, but.
Oh boy, well Mullis has got a little damage on that right side now. See if we can get down here a little closer. Yeah, he's got some pretty heavy damage on that right front corner now after he got into the wall.
I don't know what happened there. Almost like he just kind of spaced out after a minute. Pulled a Pizarro.
Hey, Matt Cisna, Austin Hawkins, got quite a few folks in there. Cole Thomas, Nathan Davis,
Stone Cold,
T-Moth. Well, thank you, T-Moth. Appreciate that.
Well, hello to everyone that's tuning in tonight.
Yeah.
Hope you're all enjoying the race. Thanks for tuning in and being a part of MaxSpeedTV. We appreciate it.
Hey, give us a thumbs up on the video there, folks, and not a thumbs down, a thumbs up. And make sure you do subscribe if it's your first time here. Well, Gidman's got back up to his 7th place where he started. But
Mullis battling that car again. Sorry, Rudy. It looked like Mullis was headed for the grass that time.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that they haven't thought about coming to pit road here, but see, when were they on pit road last? Boy, that was quite a while ago.
26, 25. Because they restarted on 27 when they completed. Going to lap 28 was when they restarted.
Yeah, because they pitted on lap 24. Yep, so that's quite a few laps. About what, 26 laps? Almost 26.
See how much further they go.
Yeah. Yeah, because they're gonna want to at least, they're coming to 30 to go. So if you can get inside that 30 to go, then we'll probably see some of these leaders come to pit road. Because Jesse Schwartz is starting to close in a little bit here on Jimmy Mullis and Colton Davis. He's cutting that down a little bit.
But Mullis spinning into the wall and then was headed for the grass, so that's had a lot to do with that. But
yep.
Colton, he's just out there for a cruise right now, I think. Riding along this automobile.
Yeah, he's got nobody challenging right now. He's just in cruise mode. I kind of look for, well, I'm not going to say, I shouldn't say that. I'm not going to say it because I don't want to jinx him. Never mind. Gonzalez up to 4th.
We'll see if anybody comes this time. We'll be 50 down, 30 to go.
Well, thank you, Austin. Golly, man, that's really kind of you to say that. That's awesome. Thank you. Warner back in 5th. He was up there and was about to lead some laps at the beginning of the race. Back through the field here a little bit. Bernard Person, last one on the lead lap in 13th. He does have a little bit of damage on his car. Left front got some damage. I think he was wrapped up in one of those accidents there earlier. James Koulibaly, first car a lap down. He is just behind the leader now.
Artis is on pit road, so green flag pit stops are happening. DeAndre Artis, the first one to come to pit road.
All right. Yeah, probably a good call right there. I guess I don't have a good camera view for that.
There's a lot of damaged cars out on the track, huh?
Yeah, a lot of them. All right, DeAndre Artis is away. It looks like he's going to stay on the lead lap, but barely, because the leaders are coming down the front stretch right now.
Yep. Colton Davis showing no signs of coming to pit road.
Nope. If the car feels good, man, you don't want to pit. The more he can get chewed down here a little bit, and the better tires he'll have to finish the race on. So,
yeah, I think he's going to take it down about that 20 lap mark, and then you might see him come to pit road about that time, maybe even a lap or two before.
Mullis is holding on here, 2.3 seconds back. Jesse Schwartz about 2 seconds behind Mullis, and he's got Michael Gonzalez on his tail now. This is something we don't see a lot of. Michael Gonzalez putting pressure on Jesse Schwartz. Both good racers. Michael coming back this season. He was away last season. Oh, they're both coming to pit road right here. Good deal.
Well, that'll make the leader come to pit road now.
Yeah, that's going to kind of force his hand.
Yeah, he won't be able to stay out there to the 20 lap mark now. He'll have to come in the next couple of laps.
A few other of them coming down. Is that Jason Martin? Yeah, he come in. Daniel Smallwood's in. This guy's banking on it going green the rest of the way, and all right, these guys are away. Gonzalez got a great run there. Back out on the track.
Here comes the leader. That's what I figured. Once all the other guys start pitting, he would pit. Here comes Mullis right behind him. Once we get past that first quarter of the race, it's been a pretty good race since then. We've been green ever since, but boy, that first quarter was a little rough.
Well, again, a lot fewer cars out there on the track, Scott.
Yep.
And Justin White, Evan Schroeder back out on the track. Out there to pick up a few more positions. Very good. All right, Colton Davis is away. Ashley Princeton in the lead. Hasn't officially led a lap yet. All of a sudden, it just got really quiet. There's not much traffic up here,
Yeah, no, that's what happens when you have long green flag runs and so few cars out there.
Mm-hmm. Well, she's got about a 6.1 second lead over Colton Davis right now, but if she stays out this lap, she'll get a bonus point for leading a lap.
Might as well. And she's going to do exactly that.
Yes, sir.
Might even stay out for a few more laps and play the old caution game and hope the caution comes out.
Yep. How do you say it? Cha-ching.
Yep. Cashing in.
Yep. And boy, Mullis is way off the pace back here from Colton Davis. Golly. Over 2.5 seconds. Yeah.
That's that damage.
I don't know how much longer it's going to be before Michael Gonzalez and Jesse Schwartz reel him in and pass him.
Probably not too much. They're closing in on it.
Yeah, they both have got clean cars. Yeah, might not be. And Justin Warner's right there as well, so he's in 6th place right now. Ashley is probably going to come in, I would think, and make her final pit stop. Nope, not yet. She's liking it out there in the lead.
Yeah, everybody does.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good place to be. Clean air.
Yeah, she's probably enjoying the way that car feels out there in clean air right now, you know. It just feels probably totally different than it does back in dirty air. Colton is closing, though. He's getting bigger in her rearview mirror.
She can see him coming, hoping that yellow waves before he gets there. I don't even know if she's going to lead this lap. He might get to her before they get back around.
Ooh,
oh,
yep.
yeah, she almost lost it.
Yeah.
Yeah, about that time now.
Boy, Colton's just like on a rail out here right now.
Here she goes.
Yep. Stops in her pit stall.
We want to crank it up one last time for the fans before we get into these final 20 to go.
I will here in just a second. All right, Ashley's down and away. 4 fresh Mr. Feelgoods and a full tank of fuel ready to go to the end. 24 to go for her. All right, well, let's see if we can find a pack of cars here. Let's go back to Michael Gonzalez here, and we'll do a crank it up.
Yeah, good to see Michael back on a weekly basis. Yeah, that's not a bad run. Surviving all the carnage along the way they had in the first quarter of the race. 4 cautions in the first 23 laps or so. Yeah, there's no catching Colton. If this stays green, that these guys have seen the last of Colton. But you never know. He could make a mistake, lose it off a corner. The whole race could change. Internet gremlins could attack. It is after midnight, after all. Yeah, he's done a good job of holding on to his spot. Yeah, that car's been loose all night long. I don't think he's like that car tonight. Maybe we'll see that paint scheme again next week. Phoenix. Galen Goodman's worked his way into the top 10. Ooh, just had a moment there. I haven't really talked about Galen a whole lot tonight. He's just worked his way into the 10th spot. Had a moment there where he almost lost it coming out of 3. Rather calm. Quite a big difference. Having a good run. Maybe she can get that top 10. Maybe she can catch Galen.
Caution somewhere. Caution.
There you go. Throw it all out the window. Oh. No, I didn't see anybody crashing. It wasn't Branner. I see Branner. No, he had just come off pit road, so maybe they threw it for that reason. I have no idea. Yeah. Yeah. He got loose coming out of 3 right there by the entrance to pit road. Wow. Yeah, like completely had to come to a stop. He didn't hit nothing, but he was completely sideways at a dead stop. But he got her going again before anybody else come back by. But yeah, that's what happened. Just when you stop paying attention to the leader, and he spins out. I had just mentioned that the only thing that could cost him the race is if he spun himself out. There it happens. So shows you it can happen. Yeah. Internet gremlins could be next. Probably plans on coming back. How about it, buddy?
Yes, sir. I don't know. Solid's. I don't know if solid's the best way to put it, but I think try to grab a top 10 is my strategy right now. I got a bit of damage on the right side from that huge wreck, so right now it's just make it to the end, I guess. Didn't really want to see this caution because we're all spread out and was looking pretty good, but things happen. It seems like it's a little bit tight in the corner, so I kind of have to back it up more. And I feel like that's a huge advantage people get, passing me on the entry to corner if I have to back it up more. So I just got to be more wary of that. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, there's really no way to tell. I'm just gonna see how this restart goes. Not been a big fan of the restarts tonight. I mean, obviously it's crazy here at Pocono, but we'll do our best, man. Thank you, Rudy. Appreciate it.
We have about 10 to go when we go back green. Yeah, I was just looking to see why he was so far back. Yeah. Yeah, it had to be what it was. Either that or he just went to the bathroom or something. I don't know. Yeah, he served a penalty. He sat there for till the penalty was over before they ever changed tires on the car. So yeah, he got caught speeding. When it rains, it pours. We're actually going to have 11 to go when we go back to green. There's so few cars in this race, though. He could work his way back to the front. 11 laps around this place. That's a lot. We'll probably get another caution. Yeah, there ain't gonna be no friendships now. Banzai.
Ready, green, 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 green.
Oh, look at the moves already. Smallwood jumped to the outside. Now he's going all the way down to the bottom. Yeah, boy, he's all over the place. He's going. Ugh. Here comes Smallwood. Smallwood just put Jesse Schwartz in the rear view. Jesse trying to come back. Those two up front starting to get away.
Yep, and Jason Martin is right there watching all this.
Here we go, battle for the lead.
Oh, Rick. Yep. Gonzalez has not led a lap yet today. Oh, man, a little wiggle there coming out of one.
Jesse underneath Smallwood back here for third. He's going to get by. Might have opened the door.
Yeah, that did, because here comes Jason Martin. He's got his nose inside that door. Oh, Smallwood.
Hold on to it.
Yeah, I don't know how the heck he kept that, and he kept the position too. I think Jason might have gave him a little room there.
Kept his momentum up enough to keep the position.
Man, that was insane. Well, I was looking here. Colton Davis is already back up to 9th. So he is coming. Now he's closing up on Galen Gidman. Galen's probably watching this in his rearview mirror saying, oh my goodness, look at this. This is the guy that has led 31 laps, and here he is knocking on my door.
Yeah, he's probably not going to have enough laps to get back to the front looking at it. But
yeah, well, at least a
solid. A few of them off.
Yeah, it's a solid top 10 finish here, maybe even a top 5.
There goes Gonzalez again underneath Mullis.
He wants to lead a lap.
Wants to win the race.
Yeah, that too. Jesse Schwartz is right there now. Jesse's been kind of relaxed here most of the race and letting these guys go out there. I wonder if he's saving anything.
It doesn't look like there's too many guys out there saving too much right now. Brander took it behind the wall. He said enough's enough.
Yeah. Doggone it. Jason Martin 4th, Daniel Smallwood 5th. And here, look at this, DeAndre Artis coming from 18th to 6th.
He's having a hell of a run tonight.
And Colton Davis did get by Galen Gidman and just went into 8th place.
Artis putting up all over Smallwood right now. He wants that top 5.
Davis to the inside of Justin Warner. Man, he can just about drive that car anywhere on that track, as for what I can see. Good Lord. He hasn't cleared Warner yet, but he's trying real hard. Warner's not going to just pull over and give it to him, but he does take it from him. Wow, look at this battle going on up here. Yep. Mullis and Gonzalez. Gonzalez going to try the outside now.
He had to. Mullis was so loose. Here comes Schwartz. He wants to get in on this. It's going to become a 3-car battle. Jesse making his move. This could get ugly.
Coming to 6 to go this time. Great run for Jason Martin. Started 3rd place, running in 4th right now. And he wants in on the action up here in the front right now. This is going to be interesting just to see how good these guys are going to be able to do here. Gonzalez taking a look inside. Mullis going into turn 1, unable to do it. He couldn't outdrive him into turn 1. Might get him coming out of turn 1 though. Nope. Not going to happen. Oh, Jesse.
Gonzalez defending. Yeah, Gonzalez is defending.
Jesse he just don't know which one to follow here. He's kind of trapped behind them guys, you know, the way they're racing up here, he's kind of trapped. Boxed in. Here comes Jason Martin.
Battle. Wow, look at this. After all these laps, it's
I know it.
Into a 4-car battle.
Jesse may have something on the outside there working with Mullis. Gonzalez back to the inside. What's Colton Davis doing? He got by DeAndre Artis. Now he's working on Smallwood. Man, look at that run by Colton Davis. You believe this?
Yeah, he's not going to have enough laps to get back up here and join this party, but he's had a hell of a comeback. But who knows? He might. He's going to have 4 laps. He might be able to get back up here.
The way them guys are racing up there, it's highly possible. Mullis pulling away a little bit from them guys.
Yep, they're going to let him get away if they're not careful.
Man, I got to get away from them guys because they're putting the pressure on me too much. Jesse Schwartz 2nd place, puts Gonzalez back to 3rd. And Colton Davis did get by Daniel Smallwood, goes into 5th. He's not done yet.
I think these guys realized what was going on there. Now they've all lined back up to run him down.
Yep.
I don't think Colton's going to have enough time.
Probably not. They're coming to 3 to go this time, but 3 laps around here is a lot. It seems like it's about 30 miles in 3 laps, but
it is. But you got 4 cars in front of you too. I just don't see it happening.
He might get to Jason Martin, but there probably isn't going to be enough time to pass anybody. These guys they're hooked up pretty well up here now. The 4 of these guys drafting together and everything. So my question is, how much damage has Jimmy Mullis' car got right now that Jesse Schwartz may be able to pass him? Here he is taking a look.
There you go.
I guess that might have just answered my question. He's testing the waters right now to see if he can get a run.
But if you've noticed, every time anyone's tried to go inside or outside, Mullis has slammed the door on them ultimately.
Yep. Well, those 2 are teammates, so I don't think they'll race each other dirty. But coming down to the end of it, you know, you never know. They could make a little contact or something. Jesse looking inside. Ooh, he's forcing him up the hill. A little ghosting going on there, a little rubbing. Oh boy, it's sideways or side by side down the front stretch. Wow.
Oh, you thought about it.
The whole time, Colton Davis down to 1.4 seconds. I mean, he's going to be there, but he's just not going to make it. Mullis and Schwartz in a battle. I don't know if you had to call this right now, who would you call?
Oh man, I'm
not Ghostbusters either.
No, they ruined that movie. No, but I think Mullis is going to hold on here. I haven't seen anybody be able to get by him because he's been out front back here in this little segment. I'm falling out. I may not see the end of it. There we go.
All right, white flag in the air for Jimmy Mullis.
White flag, nice and smooth.
I don't know. I'm kind of thinking. I'm thinking
to get by him.
I don't know. I think. I think Jesse might have just been backing off there to cool his tires off. You know, these guys are going to race it real hard all the way to the end.
Yep, but he just can't get the run.
Man,
you see, he's trying. He's trying to beat on him a little bit.
Yep. Jimmy tapped the wall a little bit.
Gonzalez just fell back to fourth. Yeah, and I think that might cost him, but it may not. He's got that preferred outside.
Yeah, but Jesse's coming back. Look at this. No holds barred right here tonight at Pocono. He's got him.
He got him.
Mullis is going to try to come back on the bottom. Look at this. He's trying to outdrive him. But at the line, it's going to be Mullis out of shape. Holy smokes. And Jesse Schwartz comes home with a win. Congratulations to Jesse Schwartz.
Michael Gonzalez crashed at the finish line. I don't know if that was on purpose or not. All right.
Wow.
Rick. Well, it was a pleasure calling the race with you tonight, buddy.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
All right, man. Have yourself a good weekend, and I'll see you on Monday night.
Roger that.
Actually, I will not be there Monday night. There is no race Monday night.
That's right. There is no race Monday night.
That's right.
See you Wednesday night.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Everybody
see you,
have
buddy.
a safe weekend.
Okay, if I can find Jason Martin, where is he at? If he's even in TeamSpeak. Jason Martin. I am not seeing Jason Martin. There he is. He just popped in. Jason Martin, you got a copy. Jason? Is he not there? Jason Martin.
He responded in race chat, so I don't know if he's got the right channel.
Yeah, mate, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, there you go. We got you. You there?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay, well, you come home third tonight. Boy, you slipped that one in there. Tell me about that battle up there with them three insane guys up ahead of you, man, because they were putting on a heck of a show.
Yeah, that was some crazy racing, but damn, it was good fun.
I'll bet it was, man. But what did you think about the setup out here tonight? Was it really loose, or did you have any problems with it at all?
No, it was pretty good. It was a little loose off 3, but that's about it. Other than that, it was real good.
Well, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. Well, what did you think of the guys that you were racing up against? You're new to the league, aren't you?
Yeah, my first time racing such talented drivers, so I'm having a blast.
That's good. That's good. That's a very good thing to hear. Well, Pocono, one of your favorite tracks, or no?
Yeah, I normally do pretty good at these technical tracks, so I like it.
Well, that's good to hear. Well, anybody want to thank for your third place finish, Jason?
No, I'd just like to thank the guys for letting me race.
Very good. Well, that's always they're probably thankful that they had a good, clean driver up there racing with them too. So you did a great job. You happened to slip it in there and grab third. So congratulations to you. Go celebrate that third place, and we'll see you back here next week, hopefully.
Okay, thanks, mate.
All right, Jimmy Mullis. You got a copy?
I got you.
Wow, you had a little damage there on that right front corner, Jimmy. You walk away here with leading the most laps by one. You barely beat Colton Davis out with 1 lap. But tell me about that battle there against Jesse, because, man, that was just it was like every lap he was putting the pressure on you.
Yeah, races like that are awesome, and knowing that I could trust Jesse made it that much more fun to race like that. Disappointed that I didn't come out with the win, but I had like 20-something seconds of damage, so the fact that I was even holding on is cool. So, yeah, I'm glad I finished second, though. Yeah, like I said, that was just a lot of fun, and I definitely respect Jesse a whole lot more for that, because he didn't wreck me. He just raced me really hard, which is good, because he needs to do that in pro this fall. So.
Well, we seen a pretty close call there. You guys come out of 3, and there was a little bit of rubbing going on there. Nothing major, but you both kind of were a little squirrely, but you managed to pull out of it there. A little bit of ghosting into the car as well. But tell me about that. Were you a little concerned that one of you might go into the wall?
Not really. I wasn't even expecting us to hit, but I guess he might have got loose or something. I may have came up, but nah. I knew that we were going to be fine because we didn't hit that hard, and I knew both of us were good enough to where we could save it if it did get sideways. So I wasn't really worried about anything like that.
Well, that was probably the most respectful move I think I seen out there tonight, the way you two were racing each other at the end. That was really respectful on both of your parts. Just racing each other hard and racing for the win, man. You got to expect the best or the worst to come out of that, and just go on from there. But you come home second tonight. So anybody want you to thank before you get out of here and go celebrate that?
Well, everyone that hangs out on the Jay Schwartz channel. All my teammates, and Jesse for sure for a really, really fun battle. That was honestly really, really fun. Hopefully we can do it again next week. I don't know where we're going, but it seems to be that me, him, and Gonzo have been up front, at least for these past 2 races. So hopefully we keep that streak going and have a good battle next week. And thanks for the broadcast once again, Rudy.
Yes, sir. Well, I appreciate such a good racing out there. I mean, it started out kind of a little iffy there with a lot of cautions, but once the herd got thinned down a little bit, then it seemed to be pretty good racing. Was the car better on long run or not?
Oh, it didn't do anything like I expected it to. I thought it'd be spinning out if you were shifting, and then I noticed Colton, he was shifting, so I started shifting. And then I don't remember what lap it was, but I was following him. And we were talking about something. I just lost my train of thought and drove it into the wall in turn 3. So that kind of just, I thought it ended my night. But,
wow.
Yeah, the set really didn't react any way that I thought it would. It was honestly really comfortable. I never really had a problem with it being loose or anything.
Well, I'll tell you what, it was one heck of a battle out there to see you guys battling up like that so hard at the end of the race. And it's great that it come down to you two battling. You guys are teammates, and it was a good, clean finish to the race. So, all right, well, Jimmy, congrats again on second, and we'll see you next week, brother.
Thank you.
All right, that brings us up to our winner here, Jesse Schwartz. You got a copy?
I got you, Rudy.
Well, what did you think of the race here and the way you guys were racing it up there at the end, man? That was insane racing. And welcome to the Nationwide Victory Lane, as a matter of fact.
I don't know if I've ever raced anyone at Pocono that closely. I mean, me and Jimmy were actually hitting fenders down the straightaways and through turn 3 a couple of times, and we never managed to get sideways. We got sideways, but we never wrecked. But I was done for if we had a long run, which is unlike me, but I can't keep the tires on the car at all at this track. Michael Gonzalez was, he was eating me up there, and I thought with that restart that I was just going to have to settle for third, but everyone was making so many mistakes, and we were all within the draft, and it just kept us clumped together.
Well, I'll tell you what, it was one heck of a race out there, Jesse. Again, you didn't really surprise me. You didn't lead a lap the whole race, and when you guys got kind of together there and pretty close to one another, and you actually almost touched, I think, and you kind of backed off a little bit, a couple of car lengths. It looked like you were maybe kind of cooling your tires down a little bit, getting ready for that last, lap run. And that's exactly what you did. You made that last lap run look nice, man. That was just absolutely perfectly done.
Yeah, I wasn't more so saving my tires as much as trying to time the run, because if you go into the corner right behind someone, you don't end up getting the good run off the corner. So I figured if I, left a little bit of a gap, that I wouldn't lose my momentum and have to check up. But either way, I was going to send it into turn one, and I actually prepared to run into Jimmy, and he probably knew I was going to do it too. But I don't think we actually ended up hitting in that corner. But I'm just glad I could come away with the win, especially over Jimmy, because he gets me 9 times out of 10.
Yep. Well, are you ready for the pros?
Yeah, I've been running NIS with everybody, so I'm doing good in that. So it's mainly the same drivers, but that's a couple of months away. So we'll have to start stressing about that come November.
Roger that. All right, Jesse, anybody you want to thank tonight for this victory?
Thank my teammates at J. Schwartz Motorsports. Thank Jimmy for not wrecking me, and I didn't wreck him, so that's good. And just give a shout out to Michael Gonzalez, because he's been coming along really well lately, and he's been getting very fast. So shout out to him. And obviously you guys in the booth for following us race this closely. It's always good to watch it later. And a shout out to those guys, and I guess thanks to Thomas Brander for, I guess, getting Ultimate Body Shop with us. So it's always good to have, some money so you guys can watch us race. So thanks to everybody.
Okay, Jesse, thank you, and we'll see you back here next week. See if you can duplicate that, okay?
Thanks, Rudy.
All right, thank you, sir. All right, folks, let's run down through the results here. Jesse Schwartz coming home with the win. Jimmy Mullis finishing second. Jason Martin will finish third. Michael Gonzalez fourth. Colton Davis, what a comeback after starting way back in 14th on that restart, and pulls out a 5th place finish. Daniel Smallwood 6th. DeAndre Artis 7th. Justin Warner 8th. Zachary Miller 9th. Ashley Princeton coming in 10th. Man, that was really good. Good solid run for her. Bernard Person 11th, Galen Gidman 12th, Chris Pence finishing 13th, James Coulibaly 14th, Randall Drake 15th, James Lorello in 16th, Brian Friend 17th, Thomas Vanessa in 18th, Thomas Brandner finishing back in 19th place, Evan Schroeder 20th, Justin White 21st, Alex French 22nd, Jarrett Schwartz in 23rd, Nathan Sedlick 24th, Stephen Pearson 25th, Jeffrey Porter finishes 26th, J.R. Smith 27th, Brent Lay in 28th, Christopher Fowler 29th, Joshua Schwartz, one of the first ones out of the race, finishes 30th, Paul Crumry 31st, and Matthew Cessna finishing in 32nd. So again, congratulations here to our winner tonight. This was really good to see him in the nationwide victory lane. Congratulations to Jesse Schwartz, and we'll see you back here for another broadcast, folks, soon. Until then, stay safe and have a good night.